Hey guys, it is Diane. I am back to report to you on the hCG diet. I am doing really well on this diet. I am not having any hunger pangs at all, except yesterday I had some, and I'll tell you why I did. It was really bizarre. I was like clueless. It's like, why am I hungry? And this supplement was working, or this hCG supplement was working really well, and I thought that it was the supplement. It was the hCG solution, but it wasn't. It was something else. So the last time I reported to you was on my VLCD day, I think it was day 2. So right now, today is day 5. I'm on day 5, so it's Friday. So Wednesday, from Tuesday to Wednesday, I lost 2 pounds. And from Wednesday to Thursday, VLCD day 4, I lost 1.2 pounds. And overnight to today, I lost 2.2 pounds. So I am at a total weight loss of 8.8 pounds. And there was a deficit from my load. So for load day 1 to day 2, I had lost 2.6 pounds. And then when I got on my VLCD day 1, I had gained a pound. So I was at a deficit of 1.6. Okay, so that's why I lost. I'm losing rapidly, and I love it. And it's not, I don't even have any cravings. It's really amazing. Except for last night in the afternoon, I started having like these hunger pangs, and I was wondering, okay, so is my hCG wearing out, or is this, what's happening? But I bit the bullet because it was a very minor craving or hunger pang. So I just bit the bullet, and I had lost 2.2 pounds this morning. I found out when I weighed in, and then in the afternoon, I found out that I have my period. I started my period, my time of the month. And so I think that's what happened. The hunger pang was from, I was going to get my period. And then the big release of 2.2 pounds this morning was because I had gotten my period. It had arrived. And so I guess I was holding on to some water weight, because I usually gain, or like if I'm on a diet, right before my period, I won't lose, I'll stall. But I guess it's not happening here. And then I'll be really ravenous, which I wasn't because I'm on hCG. So that's really amazing. And I'm like looking forward to what is going to happen while I'm on my period and when I'm not on my period, for the next, 20 some days. Hopefully I'll lose a lot of weight. I hope so. I cannot wait. I like the food, my food is really basic. I don't like trying to hook up a 500 calorie diet. It just makes me want to eat more of it because it's so delicious. I just want to consume it and then be off and focus on my day on other things instead of food. And this is coming from me, who I'm a food addict, and for a long time, if not all of my life. And I just want food to be a fuel thing and something that I enjoy, but not something that I obsess about. And there's a difference between enjoying food and being a foodie and as opposed to someone who is addicted to food. I think a lot of people think that they're foodies and they enjoy food, but I think it's an addiction instead. When you think about food all the time and you can't stop thinking about it and you're eating more than you need, that's an addiction. That's not being a foodie. So I'm definitely not a foodie. I can eat almost anything, or I used to, and I am stopping this. I'm going to create something else. And hCG is going to be a tool to transition me into a healthy outlook on this new lifestyle and a healthy outlook with food. I think people think that, oh, just because you're on a 500 calorie diet protocol, that it's not healthy or it's not a good thing. But people forget that this is a protocol and there is a hormone that helps you change your physiology. It creates balance with your hormones. And I think the problem with us who've been obsessive and who have overeaten, we've been addicted to food. I think we have a hormonal imbalance, a hormonal dysfunction. And so I think that this protocol is a good thing. I've been on it a couple of times, and I know people who have been on it and have been successful and created new lifestyles, for themselves, and I plan to do the same. I do have a plan. I want to emphasize maintenance, stabilization, and maintenance. And I understand now that is vital to my success. To get off of this thing and transition into eating healthy. And I'm not talking about eating healthy in moderation, because that's not healthy. Grains aren't healthy. Grains, sugar in moderation, that's not healthy. It's basically you're ingesting poison. So if you say that moderation is the thing to go with, and sugar can be part of your moderation plan, I disagree. Basically understand that it's poison to the body. And there are natural sugars that you can ingest, but the processed sugar in moderation, that's poison in moderation. The artificial sweeteners, in moderation, that's poison in moderation. So I have to understand that. So in moderation, when people say that, I completely disagree. Especially to those who are addicted. You can't say that to people who are addicted to food and who've eaten, processed foods and will choose fast food. Fast food in moderation is poison in moderation. So that's out for me. So for maintenance, I am probably going on keto for maintenance, or even I'm looking at 1 meal a day. I've done, the warrior diet, which makes sense to me, the 1 meal a day plan. And while I was working out a lot, that seems to be good for my body. Not eating the 6 meals a day. That's bad for my body because I'm always eating and I'm always wanting food and it's never enough. But the 1 meal a day seems to be perfect for me. But we'll see. I haven't really decided. And that's later on. But I am very, very happy with my process and with the results so far. Okay, so please subscribe to my channel. I will be doing a lot of videos documenting my journey, this hCG protocol journey. And I'm hoping to interact with those who are on the protocol or who are thinking about it. And I want to be part of a community here on YouTube. like I did 7 years ago. There was a huge community. So I think if we comment on each other's, videos and subscribe and get the notifications, we can interact with each other and create a nice, tightly knit support group. Okay, so I will probably check in tomorrow, and yeah, so have a great day and Happy New Year. But I'll probably be here tomorrow. Okay, bye.